Hello. What's up? What's up? Hello, Oni-chan. Hello, Ziriel. What's up? Congratulations, Oni-chan, on being first. That's a lot of bones you are sharing. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. What's up, indeed? Oh, hello, Slightly Blue. Hey, bro, you want corn? Bye. Hey.
Collection cheered. X1.
Azriel's collection cheered. Oh, I heard it this time. What? Why is it suddenly working again? That's weird. Anyway, I won't question why it's suddenly working again. But thank you. Thank you for the bit. And thank you for resubscribing, Oni-chan. That is what that is, right? For some reason, it's not really appearing in my... properly in my chat. But that's okay. 12 whole months. Nice. That's a year. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So long. It broken. Sad. Hopefully I'll keep streaming for another year longer. Not that you're obliged to subscribe to me for another year longer if suddenly you change your mind. But hey, I'm live. It's Monday. I'm actually streaming on a Monday. Feels like it's been a little while. Because I know I missed more Elder Scrolls and memes last week because I was so busy. Your strongest parasocial relationship. Nice. That's a good thing, yeah? I'm back to Morrowind today, because I don't feel like playing Daggerfall. Although I could, but I'm just not in the mood. And I didn't have time to set up another game. So Morrowind it is. I mean, that's fine. I like Morrowind. Who doesn't like a good Morrowind every now and then? Play both. Nice. Oh, look at that. Look at your 1-year subscriber badge. I love it. It's just a bow. That's right. I almost forgot about... I almost forgot what I set it to. The bow has outgrown the skeleton. With each month you subscribe, the bow on the skeleton gets bigger and bigger until it's nothing but the bow. I'm gonna have to, like, to make even more badges for more years. You got one of those. Well, you got a first badge. But I guess you would also, if it wasn't a first badge. Have you seen those people who play 2 games at once? I have. I don't know how I would go about doing that. I guess maybe I could play 1 game on my computer and 1 game on one of my consoles. And then hook it up with the Elgato. That might work, although I don't think I am I'm skilled enough to be playing more than one game at a time. Might be a little tricky. It's hiding under your first badge. It's under there. It's under there. Oh, Eggnog, he be meowing. He be meowing. It's because my roommate came to visit. It's kind of a funny thing to say. Your roommate is just visiting. 'Cause I guess, can I call her my roommate? I guess so. I mean, she doesn't really live with me anymore, but she still pays rent, so there's that. She's basically moved into her boyfriend's, but she's still on the lease, so she can't escape from me just yet. But she came over today to pick up some stuff, and Eggnog was like, "Who the fuck is this? Another human? I don't think so." He wasn't too scared, but yeah, he was definitely a little upset. He was just kind of like hiding under the chair and meowing at her the entire time. Well, not the entire time, but yeah. The strangest living situation. I mean, it's kind of good, right? It's like I only have to pay half the rent, but I get the entire apartment to myself. Well, me and Eggnog. I'm not entirely by myself. It's actually part of the reason why I got a cat, because I was lonely. I'm like, oh, my roommate's never here. I have no company. I need a cat to keep me company. There's a way so you can control it both with the same controller. Oh my god, what? How does that even work? Probably need like a separate program or something. Too much work. Turn her room into a gym. There's not that much space in her room. Her room's actually smaller than mine. And she still has her desk and her bed in there. There's not much room. Unless I were to take those things out, but I mean, I don't think she would appreciate me taking those things out. She's probably gonna move out once the I need to renew the lease, which is next summer. Unless something terrible happens between her and her boyfriend and they break up, but I don't really see that happening. They seem to be pretty solid. But I guess you never know. You never know. Ooh, don't mind me, just having a bit of a stretch. Alright, allow me to open up Morrowind. I forget, I don't think I need to open it through Mod Manager. I guess I'll find out. It's been a while since I've played it. I don't remember if if it has a special way of opening or not. I don't think the Garfield mod was that intense of a mod, though. Oh, cat ear time. Let's go. Nya. Meow. Uh, meow. Oh yeah, I forgot it has the... It doesn't have the normal Morrowind music. Alright, let me just load up Garfield. I'm gonna play as Garfield. Ugh. I might be a little tired today, but that's not gonna stop me from streaming! No! Where did I leave off? I was doing some assassinations. Looks like it's working. I have Stripes the cat. I am Garfield. Man, Garfield really be taking over my streams lately, huh? That's a good thing though. That's a good thing. So if you're on my Discord, you might have seen I had to remember how to open my menu. You might have seen that I added new emotes, a smug face and a Garfield face. Although my emote slots on Twitch are completely full, but I made them bit emotes. So don't feel obligated to get those bit emotes, but they are there. Sued by Jim Davis arc. No, it's parody law. I mean, I'm not real Garfield. I'm Garftella. Totally different character. Totally different. Anna Wiggly. Any resemblance to Garfield is completely coincidental. That's right, coincidental. Grandmaster Enoholalu asked me to bring him the belt of sanguine fleetness held by Herodes, a member of the Dark Brotherhood. She can be found in Pelagiat at the halfway inn. Well, she's only halfway in. Ah ha ha. Ah, funny, funny. Well, this is the halfway tavern, not the halfway inn. What's up with that? What's up with that? It can't be parody and coincidence. Why not? Why not? It's a parodies nuts. Haha, got him. Rordis. Did I talk to Rordis? I don't remember if I did or not. I feel like I remember something, doing something in here. I don't know. Ah. Ah. Yeah, okay. Alright, I apparently killed her. Okay, that works, I guess, but I'm not sure what I have to do next. Not entirely sure what I have to do next. Oop, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. My... do I report back to the Grandmaster? Or not? Well, I guess... Because that's the older entries, and these are the newer entries. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 alright. God, why does it feel like it's been that long? Well, I guess it has been a while. It's been like... It's been nearly a month since I've played Morrowind. Wow. Well, well, well. Grandmaster Enohalalu. Hold on, I think I might need to Google. I might need to Google what I'm doing. Because I totally lost track. Anyway, hold on. Belt. Roar. This. You beat the main story of the Cult of the Lamb earlier. Nice. Nice. I've only watched a little bit of someone else playing it. Is it a long game? Or is it one of those games where it's as long as you make it? Or... Because it's like a roguelike, yeah? That's all I know. That's all I know. The Belt of Sanguine Fleetness Quest Elder Scrolls Wikia. Alright, here we go. Kill her to get the belt. Did I get the belt? Let me check my inventory. Payroll. Ah, I did, as a matter of fact, get the belt. It's pretty short but very good. Ah, okay. You know, I think I want to play it one of these days. Oh man, I have so many games I want to play though. It goes on for a bit. Depends on how fast you want to end it though. Yeah, one of those games. One of those games. Wait, who is Enohalalu and where does he live? Because I don't remember. Is it in Balmora? Nope, Vivek. Ah, okay, okay, okay. You've seen most people beat it at the 20-hour mark. Ah, that's not too bad. It's not like one of them 60-hour long games, or it's not like Morrowind where you can play it for like hundreds of hours. Or I guess you could play it for hundreds of hours if you're really into it. Perhaps. Perhaps. Whoa. Man, what other games do I have on my backlog right now? Well, I want to get through all of the Elder Scrolls games. I wanted to download Blades, but I just didn't have the time to do it. And I totally forgot yesterday anyway. And what else? What else? Oh yeah, Redguard. I want to play Redguard at some point. Really, this way to Vivek. I thought it was up the hill, but I guess not. You're gonna get all the achievements. Good job. Good luck. There's not too many times where I play a game and get all the achievements. But it can be quite satisfying sometimes. I am still very proud of the fact that I got all of the achievements. What? In Skyrim. It's one of my best accomplishments. My biggest accomplishments is getting all of the achievements in Skyrim. Is it sad to say that? I feel like I'm using my good arrows. Am I using my good arrows? I am using my good arrows. Let me switch to my iron ones. Ooh, DLCs too, yeah! All of them. All of them. Well, I got it with the special edition. Not the old school Skyrim. Ooh. I tried to get all the achievements in Fallout 4, but I couldn't be bothered to buy all the DLC for it. And I was so sad when I noticed that Fallout 4, on Steam at least, counts all the DLC for even the DLC you haven't bought. And I'm like, no! I don't want to buy all this stuff just to 100% this game. It's not fair. So yeah, I gave up on that. But I got all the achievements for the main game anyway. Did all the base game ones on the PS3. Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah, one of the more annoying achievements in Skyrim was like maxing out the vampire and werewolf skill trees. It wasn't too bad, it just took a while. I didn't really like being werewolf or vampire, but I got used to it eventually. Eventually. You've never even built a teleporter to the Institute in Fallout 4. No, I had to beat the main quest a few different times. A few different times. I think I got all the main game endings. Well, I had to get all the achievements anyway. Spent ages trying to max out your settlement. Well, I admit, I cheated with the settlement part. Ooh, I can level up. I may have cheated for the settlement building stuff. I would just go into God mode and give myself all the parts I needed to build things with. I couldn't be bothered to like go out exploring and collecting all the garbage I need to build things. It was way too annoying. So they're achievements, but they're cheated achievements. Can you blame me though? Can you blame me though? It's Fallout. It's Fallout. You're on console, right? You can't cheat that much on console, huh? Well, there must be some glitches you can do. I wouldn't be too shocked. But you see, I am PC gamer, and PC allows you the use of the console. They call it the console because it consoles me. Haha. Haha, little joke there. Ha ha ha. Yeah, these rats keep coming back to life. What's up with that? What's up with that? Man, when was the last console game I played? It must have been for stream. I think it was Dark Souls 1. I played that on the console. On my Xbox One. So I started playing that game before I got my new PC. I also played a bit of Oblivion on my Xbox. Didn't get too far with that though. Or, I think I did get far, but I eventually switched over to the PC. I think I might have... I must have beaten the main quest. God. I've been streaming for over a year. I can't keep track of everything, can I now? Level 8. Garfield's only level 8. My boy, you need to level up more. Agility? Sure. Sure. Hello, are you proud of me? I got the belt. I have it. You have the belt of sanguine fleetness. One of the threads of the web spinner. Now then, return the belt to me so that it may once again be dedicated to Mafala's service. Sure, here you go. There you go. More like level 8, the lasagna. You're so right. You're so right, Oni-chan. The belt of sanguine fleetness will take its place with the rest of the threads of the web spinner. Soon all the threads will be returned to us by the machinations of Mafala, for all threads lead her black hands. Alright, cool. Can I advance? Your honor and devotion to the Merangtong is unmatched, but your technique is lacking. Come on, I want to be Garfield the Knower. Haha, hardly knower, haha. Ahahaha. Alright, what's my next job, bud? What's my next job? Do I have a job? No, I don't have a job, shoot. Special duties? Perhaps? One such candidate has come to your attention. You want to speak with Movis Daris. Nice stream tags. Hello, Bubble Ralph. Hello. Is my follow worship just accepted in Morrowind? It is accepted in Morrowind. There's a lot of Daedric princes, or I guess at least 3. There's 3 that are considered good Daedra in Morrowind culture. And that is Azura, Mafala... Oh shit, I forget the third. There's a third one though. I think it might be Boethia. I know, I don't know if I would normally call them good Daedra, but that's what they call them. Yay, Morrowind! That's right. This week's Morrowind and memes. In the Mages Guild in Eldraune, he is posing as a student in the Imperial School there. Speak with him if you cannot convince him to join our cause, end his life. He's not like the others in the Dark Brotherhood. If you must kill him, make sure his death is honorable. Okay. No promises. Mafala these nuts? Bro, what? Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? It doesn't even make sense. Blah. Blah. It's my last week of work, guys. I'm pretty excited about that. What? Oh, I didn't even know there was another rat here. Get him, Stripes, get him, yeah! Yeah, you don't even need me. You don't make... What? I make sense. I make it all the time. But yeah, last week of work, and then I have a week off, and then I start university up again. My last year of university though, and then I am a graduate with my Bachelor of Fine Arts. I will finally be a bachelorette. Ha ha ha, a little funny joke there. But work is going good. It's going good, learning lots of things. I got to sneak out early too today, because the guy who was supposed to be teaching me things today was too busy to really show me things, so I'm like, well... He's like, yeah, you can leave early if you want, whatever. You start your first year of college since 2009. Nice. Congratulations. It's like programming, right? Something like that. Technically your 3rd year. Yeah, I think not that I keep count, but I think I'm on my 4th year. I kind of lost count of how many years I've been in university because I took a year off with COVID and all. This is the foreign quarter, right? I also took a semester off when I switched my degree from computer science to fine arts programming. And you'll be tutoring. Nice. Nice. I don't think I'll be tutoring, but if anyone has any questions, I will feel free to answer them. I've done that before, where I have like little study group dates things, and I'll do my best to explain a topic to my fellow classmates. Since I am taking my sweet time to graduate, I have learned a thing or two. I think he said the Mages Guild. Oh, but it's in Eldrune. Whatever. I'll need to take the teleporter here anyway. Anyway. Anton Chekhov was a tutor. Nice. I don't know who Anton Chekhov is. Is that the Chekhov? Like Chekhov's gun? That trope? Eldrune, I think. What's the difference between fine arts and okay arts? That's a great question. That's a great question. Maybe. Grandmaster, blah blah blah. Movis Deris. Okay, I gotta look for Movis Deris. Hello, Movis Deris. I'm here to recruit or kill you. It's really not. It's up to you. Are you him? Ah, yeah, you are him.
You may speak.
Join the Rang Tong. But I'm just a simple peasant. What do I know about killing and all that? Ha! We know who you are. If you don't join, I will give you an honorable death. If you know, then it is over. I swore an oath to the Dark Brotherhood. I have learned that their ways not as honorable as the Meringue Tong. All I can promise is that I will speak to Eno Halalu. If that is enough, report to him. If not, I will test your skill. Take this belt as a sign of my good faith. Belt of sanguine denial? Okay, I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. You write fine arts in shorthand. Farts, ha ha ha. That's quite funny, because usually instead of fine arts, I just call it fine farts. Whoa, got him. Right, back to Vivek. Ah yes, the good old back and forth of Morrowind. Ah. But that's okay, because it is better than the back and forth of Daggerfall. I thought the quest directions were bad in Morrowind. Oh boy. Oh boy, once I got a taste of Daggerfall, I was like, oh no, I miss Morrowind now. At least you have a general sense of where you're going in Morrowind. In Daggerfall, you have to get lucky and find the right person to tell you where to go. What's up, Big Nog? What's up? Were you upset that my roommate was here? Did she bother you? My roommate, that's not really my roommate. She's just, I guess she's just someone I share rent with at this point. Not really a mate of the room. It's always nice when we hang out though. She's a fun one to talk to. She's very, very interesting. Very interesting. Since she's a psychology student. Eggnog, the cat. He is right here by my feet. He is meowing. As he does. As he does. And Stripes also by my feet meowing. Oh boy, I have a cat following me in game and in life. Crazy. Crazy that. Crazy that. Oh yeah, I watched that episode of Smiling Friends go to Brazil yesterday. That was, boy, was that an interesting episode. It was too real. It was too real. They were at the airport in Brazil. They forgot to book tickets for the hotel. I guess it's not tickets, it's just a quick room. It's incredible. The writing was pretty impressive because of how real it felt. I'm like, this is just a real situation. This is... I kept waiting for there to be something, you know, funny to happen, but I don't even know how to explain it. It was something. It was something. It was an experience.
Where is that slave?
So, Movisteris has agreed to join us. Good, I shall pay you as if you had executed a writ. Cool, I got money. Let's go. Do I have any other special duties? It's funny when you remember these are colorful little critters. They are just colorful little critters, aren't they? But they're like people. Where did Eggnog go? He was just here. Oh. Whatever. Worshippers of Marin's Dagon here in Morrowind are sheltering members of the Dark Brotherhood. I want you to speak with one of these cultists, Calmo, and give him an ultimatum. Is that a Wiggly redeem? Oh my god, 2 Wigglies! Oh! Well, hold on, let me... Where's the button? There we go. Let me get them next to each other so they can be cute and cuddly. Bunny Wiggly. Nice. For celebrating the completion of that quest. Let's go! Let's go! He can be found in Ashal Mimil Kala. Ooh, that's a mouthful. When you speak to him, give him this ultimatum. Stop protecting the Dark Brotherhood or the Meringue Tong. We'll declare private war on all cultists of Merun's Dagon. Okay. Theatric rune on an island on the west coast of Verdenfell. Go to Hlaod. Head on the road north until you reach the stronghold of Hlormaren. When you do, head west to the coast and then south until you see bridges leading to an island. Okay. Alright, do I have to remember this? Hold on. Let me see if it's in my journal.
I feel as though I should know you.
Oops. Back. Back. Okay, yeah, it's in my journal. Okay. Thank you for the herbs. Take this extra wiggly I had lying around. Save your money. Herbs. Are they the type of herbs you can smoke, perhaps? Not that I smoked that herb. Not that I smoked that herb. Okay, I need to stop yawning. I say in a sleepy voice. I had a pretty decent sleep too. I fell asleep at a pretty decent time compared to usual where I don't fall asleep at a good time. Thank you for the hydrate posture check and stretch. You know what, I could use a good stretch. Where my water at? Here it is. There it is. You got 2 hours of sleep, oh my god. Oh my god. I think I at least got 7 hours. Not bad. Not bad. I think I could take a boat to Hlaad. That'll probably be the fastest. I think anyway, I don't know if I remember. You gotta sleep more. Sleep very important. But also that's fine because sometimes I don't always get the best sleep either. Sometimes anyway. I'm excited for when work is done and I don't have to keep waking up early again. Because my earliest class that I have is at noon. That's lovely, isn't it? It's beautiful. I always build my schedule, my class schedule so that I can avoid early classes if I can help it. Sometimes it's a class I have to do and it's early in the morning. But since I'm only doing electives, I can make them all later in the day. Everyone knows that 1 Red Bull equals 2 hours sleep. Wait, does it? I don't think I've ever drank a Red Bull. I usually try and avoid energy drinks. I only accept coffee as my energy drink. Actually, that's not true. I used to drink energy drinks when I had this boring-ass office job a few years back. When I used to work for the tax man, something about being in a cubicle all day really takes the energy out of you. But I got this energy drink called Guru. I liked it because it was supposedly organic. So I figured it would at least be healthier than Red Bull, but I have no idea if it was actually healthier than Red Bull. I mean, it's an energy drink. How healthy can it be? How healthy can it be? Alright, I think it's north from here. Until I find some sort of place, and then it's an island. Yeah, I go to Chlormaran and then go west from there. 6 monsters a day for 5 years. No! I never drank Monster either. Drink 4 a day and never sleep again. Although when I used to drink those Guru energy drinks, I would have that in the morning. Like I would stop in at the store on my way to work and buy one of those. And then at lunchtime, I would go to Starbucks and buy myself a large latte with a shot of espresso in it. That was the most caffeine I have ever been ingested in my life. But somehow I was still sleepy after all of that too. Like I said, office cubicle job really just sucks the energy out of you. And not the good kind of suck either. The bad kind of suck. You don't like energy drinks, but they do remind you of getting drunk with your friends. There you go. It's like the kind of drunk, but acceptable in an office. Well, hello Strider Prime. Thank you for stopping in. Good evening. Well, yeah, I'm talking about caffeine. I'm good with just the coffee. Coffee is good with me. Although lately I've been having somewhere between 2 and 3 cups a day. I guess today I only had 2, but they were large coffees. I feel like a large, you know, a grande Starbucks size kind of counts as 2 cups, right? I think so. Right, I think I'm close to the place I need to be at. Sounds about right. It might be even more coffee once I start up university again. Oh boy, I drink a lot of caffeine around exam time. It just feels right, you know, when you have to... You need the extra energy kick to survive studying, I think. Just to focus, just to focus. 3 cups of tea and half a liter of iced tea, nice. You live in the UK, right? Because there's this thing between Canada and America where we have different ideas on what iced tea is. Because in America, what we consider iced tea, they call iced sweet tea. Whereas in Canada, iced tea is always sweet with sugar. If you order iced tea, consider it always sweet. if you want iced tea without the sweet, then you have to buy unsweetened iced tea. It's very specific. Maybe Canada's the weird one in this situation. Hold on. I don't think I could fight with a bow underwater, can I? Whatever, I'll just switch to a dagger anyway. I think... What's my strongest weapon? That's fine. It's more like American iced tea, where it's not sweet unless specifically stated otherwise. Okay. Oh, I can level up. Oh my god, there's a lot of Drews. Oop, I'm drowning. Oops. Oops. It has sweetener in it, but it's not sweet. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I always find these little things different, or these little different things interesting. Different places, same thing, isn't always the same. Level 9, let's go! Whoa, it got dark all of a sudden. Also, my speed is at 69, let's go! That's the perfect speed. The perfect speed for Garfield. I should save my game. Although I don't think Morrowind crashes as much as Oblivion has been crashing for me. And again, maybe I should knock on wood. I don't want to jinx myself here. Let's watch it immediately crash. Don't crash Morrowind. Don't do it. I believe in you. Okay. Fish are dead. Speaking of fish, I had some sushi for dinner today. It was quite tasty. Oop. Hey, you leave my cat alone. Which reminds me, I need to take some meat out of the freezer. Whatever, I'll do that later when I'm done streaming. Ooh, what kind of sushi was it? We got different kinds. Me and my roommate, we split it. We got... Oh, there's this kind that had sun-dried tomatoes in it. That was really good, actually. Philadelphia rolls, I think they're called. There's the kind with avocado. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. We got the variety combo. Sun-dried tomatoes are boss. They are boss. I love sun-dried tomatoes. I don't eat them very often, but when I do... You're not gonna attack me? What are you doing here? What are you doing here, then? I forget, is Garfield weak to fire? I don't think so. I think that was just the skeleton race that was weak to fire. Bah! Rat! Oh, rat. You can make them pretty easy. Sun-dried tomatoes? Whoa, you're telling me the sun-dried these tomatoes? I mean, that's what I assume you have to do with sun-dried tomatoes. You just buy a tomato, leave them out in the sun, and voila! Sun-dried tomatoes. Right? I feel like there's a little extra flavor happening there, though. That I don't really know how they achieve it. Where's the door? Where's the door to this place? Just chop cherry tomatoes in half, sprinkle with salt, put them in the oven at a low heat. Ah. That doesn't involve a sun. I've been lied to this entire time. My sun-dried tomatoes have not been dried with the sun. What the heck? What the heck? Wait, is this the lady I'm looking for? Hello? No. No? Calmo. No. Am I in the right place? Oh, I don't even know if I'm in the right place. Oh, there is no entrance. I'm not in the right place. I'm not in the right place, am I? Okay, fine. I gotta keep looking. I'm in the right place. Am I in the right place? Hold on. Hold on. On an island to the west coast of Varendenfell, go to Hlaad on the road north till you reach stronghold of Flormoran. South. Oh, I need to go south a bit more, I think. Well, hello, friend at arms. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing good. It is Monday. I don't know how good you can be on a Monday, but I hope it is indeed good. I have earned 2 Wigglies, it is true. I completed at least 2 quests today. Man, I haven't even been streaming for an hour. Because the worker is somebody's son. Ah, that's why it's a sun-dried tomato, I see. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Oh my god, I can level up again? What the fuck? I feel like I'm leveling up a ton all of a sudden. What's up with that? I'm level 10 now. Good job, Garfield. Good job. I'm proud of you. Goodbye, 69 speed. I'll miss you. I'll miss you, 69 speed. Oh, I think I see more runes over there. So sleepy, but that's how you always are. It seems today is a sleepy Monday. Just one of those Mondays. She's cheating, ban her Bethesda. I'm not cheating. I'm not. There's video proof of me not cheating in this game. Very, very true. A nice speed. Wasn't it? Wasn't it a nice speed? Hello. What's up? I guess you don't have much to say. What's up with these people just standing in the middle of Daedric ruins? Don't they know what's dangerous? Good day, weary traveler. Good day, good day. We all be weary travelers. Kill them. Well, why? They're innocent. Is this even the place I'm supposed to be at? Yeah, I think this is. Yes, okay. I am in the spot. Hello. Uh-oh. They don't seem very friendly. They don't seem very friendly. Hold on. Let me switch to my bow. My bow is stronger. Oh yeah, the cat will be a distraction. Get him, Stripes, get him! I believe in you. Yeah, we're the best team. The cat and cat team. Stripes, I'm pretty sure, is immortal anyway, so you're good. You're good. If you were not immortal, I would have been paying a lot more close attention to your well-being, but it's fine. It is fine. Thank goodness for Stripes. Thank goodness for Stripes. I wish Eggnog were as brave as Stripes. Today I had a visitor, and Eggnog was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And hid away most of the time. Hello. I knew you were going to show up. As expected. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh fuck, oh fuck! Oh no! Oh no! Oops. Can you cast healing spells specifically on Stripes? Probably. But like I said, he is immortal and doesn't need it. Actually, I don't even know if I have heal other. I have Stripes play, Stripes stay, follow, summon skeletal minion. No, I don't have heal other. I have scroll of healing. That's on self. But just to show him he's appreciated. Ah, yeah, of course, of course. Where is he? What? Why do you always show up behind me? Yeah, let me get some distance between us this time. There we go. There we go. Come on, let me get over there. It's where your body is. There we go. Sure, I'll take that. Hey, little guy, have some sparkly lights and tingly mint feeling. Very true. It's all about the tingly mint feeling. You know, I learned today, or recently anyway, on the internet, I learned on the internet, that if you were to eat something spicy and something minty, you would experience both at the same time. You think, oh, spicy be hot, minty be cold, maybe they cancel each other out. No, it is not true. Hello. 'Cause they have different separate spots on the tongue. And so, you would simply feel the spiciness and the mintiness, both, at the same time. Which apparently is not a very good experience. Ultimatum. You offer me an ultimatum. No servant of Mathala can command me. Oh, well, I tried. We'll see whose moment is at an end. We'll see whose moment is at an end. Seems like it is you who shall be dead. Haha, I got him. You are dead. It's spinty. Spinty indeed. Maybe whenever I have my cooking stream, I can try and make something that is spicy and minty at the same time. Just to see how it feels. I bet that's how it feels to chew 5 gum. Stimulate the senses. I don't even know if I've ever eaten 5 gum. I think I have, but it's been a long time. I'm not a real 5 gum fan. I'm just a fake 5 gum fan. How it feels to chew 5 gum is like the sussy twerking? Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, I've been thinking about making a new animated emote, but I am the 5 dumpy. My emote slots are filled, sadly. But I was thinking maybe I could replace one of the ones I already have. Or do you guys like all the ones I already have? So I feel like they're pretty good. But it would be fun to make a new one. Maybe I just like making new ones. And that's it. This looks like a dead end. Like, I was thinking maybe I could replace the Skull Run one with something else, but I don't even know what else I would replace it with. It's pretty good anyway. It's just that it's not original, you know? It's not original. Oh, you're trying to hide a scroll from me, are you? Come on, it's right there. I want to grab it. God, I feel like Garfield can't really jump that high. You're a cat. You're supposed to jump high. I still can't get the scroll. Oh, fine. I could leave your scroll hidden from me anyway. Why don't ya? Why don't ya? Maybe I'll just leave my emotes the way they are now. I'll worry about other things first. Not that I'm worried about anything. Maybe there'll be, in the future, a new sort of meme emote, you know? Kind of like the sussy dumpy, kind of like the Wigglies. I gotta keep up with the trends. Not that there's any new trends that I've seen yet. Do you have any other stream-related business to take care of before emotes? Technically, yeah. I mean, I need to work on the new patella outfit. I want to have that ready by October. I've finished the concept art stage, and now it is merely all I have to do is actually start drawing it. She has to pee. That's stream related. Pitella always stream related, but I don't have to pee right now. Not yet. I peed before I started streaming. Piss and then draw a new outfit. In that order. Well, there you go. New modes will be priority 3. Yeah, I think I was just having fun coming up with ideas for new emotes. Because I did add 2 new ones, but they're bit emotes. Bit. If you want to get those emotes forever, you can exchange a certain amount of bits to get them. Only if you want to, no pressure though. I will not force you to buy my bit emotes. It's important to have a checklist to keep organized. Man, I'm not good at checklists though. I am not good at them because what I want to do depends on the day. It changes depending on the day. Maybe today I'm like, you know what, I know I should draw Patella stuff. But why do that when I could draw emotes? Emotes are so much easier. But it's not always easy. It ain't always easy. You're the friend, by the way. Does the new outfit have tights? The new outfits will have thigh highs. That is all. It's important to have a checklist. Thank you for clarifying, very poggers of you. I have a look in mind. I have a look in mind for the new outfit. It's basically like my original outfit with the red hoodie and skeleton dress, but it's gonna be updated. Slightly different style. Blah. And a lot of different hotkeys I want to add. An unacceptable substitution. What? What's wrong with thigh highs? Thigh highs are hot. I like thigh highs. Alright, I guess I can just swim across. God, there's always so much fish. There's always so much fish. Why are the waters so dangerous in Morrowind? A kimono. A kimono? That could be cool, but I don't know. I would feel weird wearing a kimono. Because, you know, I'm not Japanese. I am anime, but I'm not Japanese. 5 thighs, bridgers, and guys. For festivals. Now what kind of festivals do Canadians celebrate that requires kimonos? Not much. There's no cherry blossoms in Canada. Clothing isn't race-gated. Well, I would argue. I have definitely seen VTuber drama about non-Japanese VTubers wearing Japanese-style kimonos on their VTube avatars. People will get upset about anything. I don't think it's a big deal, but I still be careful of that stuff. I'd be careful. Kimono day. What? I'm frozen. Let me move. Let me move. Where's Stripes? Where's Stripes? Stripes, you didn't help me. That'd be cool though. Like maybe maybe if Skull and Bones kimono or what about those I don't remember what they're called. There's like those red death flowers in Japanese culture, yeah. That might be cool on a kimono. I can talk and say words properly. Are they? I think they're spider lilies. But I don't remember. They're very pretty anyway. Dark Brotherhood, no. Stop. Stop. Get out of here. Oh, I can level up again. Holy shit. I'm really leveling up a lot. He gone. Bana or gurenge. Gu. Wait, what are those? What are those words? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, red spider lily. Also known as higanbana. The red flowers. Dark brotherhood, more like a dork brotherhood. Ah, you are so right. So true. You got them. You really got them. You burned them. They're not gonna come back from this one. They're not coming back from this one. God, the light changes every time I level up. Also, I'm just not very good when it comes to designing new outfits. I think this one I'm currently wearing right now is the most creative I can get. That's not true, I could, if I put in the time and effort. Soulless Husk, hello, are you leveling your eyes? Is that why the colors are changing? What? My eyes? Wait, my eyes haven't changed. Oh, you mean the light. Ah, that's what you mean. I was so confused. I'm like, huh? My eyes are always red. But hello, welcome in. Make your outfit the blue velvet dress from Oblivion. Ooh, that might not be bad. I don't know how I would look in blue. I could make it red. Yeah, that might be nice. Hello. I'm gonna ignore you. Something chasing me? Or is that just what music is playing right now? Or is that Cliff Racer chasing me? And he's just stuck right there. I'm gonna kill this thing anyway. Consider yourself dead, Cliff Racer. Ha! Oh, I missed. You moved when I didn't want you to move. Oh, there was something chasing me. That's what that was about. Ah. Ah. There we go. There we go. But yeah, all outfits that I have worn, except for the Skeletor outfit, have been outfits that are based off of ones I own. Even this one is based off of one I own. I have it. It has like the same collar and the same chest part. The only difference is that the one I own in real life is black, and this one is red. Hello. Travel to Vivek. There was one time I wore that black dress to that have skull shoulders. Sadly, no skull shoulders. I wish I owned skull pauldrons. I wish. Maybe I do own an Amulet of Kings. Maybe I do. You want to know what else I have? I have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure earrings. I mean, I'm not wearing them now, but I have them. They're the Polnareff earrings, the broken heart one. Man, they're good. They're nice. Skulls for the patella. Got it. You know what? I want skull pauldrons. What's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Well, let me explain it to you. I'm kidding. I can't. I don't even know how to explain JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's an anime slash manga, though, and it's good and fun. What? Hello, Casual Dre. Hello. I hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Also, I don't know why, but I can suddenly hear the sound alerts again. I didn't even change anything. I just restarted OBS and it's working today. Wait.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey? What is an animated manga? Well, you see, in animes, Japanese animation, also known as, I guess you could call it a cartoon, but it doesn't have to be for kids. It can be for any age range, it is just animated. And a manga is like a comic book, but it's, I guess, more of a graphic novel type of size, and it is also originally Japanese. Weebs. It's just weeb stuff, that's all. What about Aunt May and mangoes? Annie May? Oh, I know Annie. Annie May. Oh, neat. She's a person who works out in the countryside. She works on a mango farm. Wait, what climate does mango trees grow in? Do mangoes grow on trees? They do, right? Mango trees? You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a mango plant. Hold on. I need to look up what a mango plant looks like. I almost said a manga plant. Because everyone knows manga books grow on trees as well. Mango plant. Oh yeah, it's like a little tree. Okay, okay. They grow on the ground. No, those are pineapples. And these anime make earrings. That's right. Ah, Wigglies! Yay! And what's all those female chickens being tied? Those are just ties made for hens. That's all. Don't worry about it. Mangoes are a cousin to the cashew. Oh yeah, cashews also grow on trees. But maybe not that weird of a thing to say, but I feel like I grew up with... I think they were hazelnuts. I used to go hazelnut picking. And those ones grow in bushes. Then again, things that are nuts aren't always nuts. Patty! I don't know how to say this. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Oni-chan? What are you gonna say? Are you gonna say that manga do grow on trees? Because perpendicular, wait, what? Hold on. Then why does your nephew keep talking about those hens and boobs? Don't worry about it. Perpendicular. Perpendicular? What does perpendicular even mean? More like put your dick in haha. Oh god. Listen, my brain is too tired to be making jokes right now. You don't know, but you can say. Okay. You got it. So Kara Salamo refused to speak with you. Very well, we shall crush the Dark Brotherhood and their allies and the cult of Marin's Dagon. Take these 1,000 drakes for the execution. Alright, you got it, bud. Can I get a promotion? Dang, my technique is still lacking. Also, the sub badge looks like the YouTube logo. Oh shit, it does kind of look like the YouTube logo. Maybe I'll update it. Make the bow look less rectangular. Put her what in her where? Don't worry about it. You say perpendicular. I'm being bullied. People are throwing things at me. It is mean. But also, I'm the one that made it so that you could, so it's fine. I caused this chaos myself. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and posture check. And the head pats. Although my posture's pretty good today, I put a pillow behind my back just for the sake of it. Of comfort. Oni-chan, I'm sorry, I read it. I didn't read it out loud, but I read it in my head. I am sorry. Perpendicular, more like. Any other special duties? This one is the Ring of Sanguine Sublime Wisdom. Anel? Anal? Is held by Anal Rithalas? Whoa, dude. Perpendies nuts in your mouth. Hump. Hump. Do you like parodies? He may be found in Daedric ruins of Yisam Midan, west of Ald Velothi, past the Dwemer runes. Right, because those are great instructions. Such great instructions. I know where all of those things are, yeah. Meh. What kind of parodies? Would you like parodies? That's it. Stop! Stop! Why are we still talking about nuts? Or... I mean, what... I can't judge, because I also make these jokes often, so it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Get dabbed on. Oh, you know what? The new patella outfit should also have dabbing added as well. I should see if I can make my arms do that. I think that'd be fun to do, right? If I could dab. I think that'd be fun. Because there's not that much I can do with my hands right now. I can... hold on. I can wave. Hello. It's not too often I bring my hands out. I can do this. Whoa! Don't be offended. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. And I can do this. You got a good knock knock joke, Patella, but you have to start it. Okay. Knock knock. Patty, make a dab emote. It feels wrong using Dab and Gale for impure owns. Who's there? D's. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say, oh, Soulless Husk? What is the joke? Is that the joke? The fact that you're making me confused? Equality dare by vines. Okay. Yasa Midan, which is west of Ald Velothi. Well, where the heck is Ald Velothi? Your name is Patella. I mean, yeah. Patella is here. Patella is here, hello. It is me. Well, hold on. Up north. No, let's Dagon Fell. I bet it's around here, maybe. Banned for theft. You stole that one. That's fine. Patella Max. That is my name. Patella Maxilla. Patella Max who? Patella Max... these nuts. That's what. Iggnog's giving me a sad meow. He didn't like that joke. He didn't like that joke. What's up, my boy? What's up? I gave you food. Patella Max on all these thoughts. Knock knock. Who's there? Who's there? Hello? Hello? Come in. The door is open. Or Orange? Orange who? Orange who? Orange, you glad I didn't say banana? I don't think that's how that joke's supposed to work, Kunichan. I think you're supposed to say, knock knock, who's there, banana? And then you repeat that over and over until you say orange. That's a classic one. That's a classic one. Is that a? Oh wait, no. That's an Oni-chan original joke, isn't it? That's why I don't get it. Knock knock. Who's there? Who's there? Soulless Husk. Who's there? Who could it be? But Orange, you glad I didn't say. Maybe I wanted you to say banana. Why are you in my closet? I mean, skeletons be in closets. What can I say? I mean, I guess I should just come out of the closet. It's not like any of you are judging me for my sexuality.
Where would you like to go?
Can you bring me to where I need to go? No? Damn, okay. Okay, I don't know where this place is. I guess I could just Google it, it's fine. Eld Velothi. Okay. Luckily, I already have the Elder Scrolls page open, so... Eld... Velothi. We're all here for you. You're all here for me, thank you. I mean, it's not like I'm hiding my sexuality, it's literally in the tags. I am bisexual. Hello. This might be a shock. That I enjoy the booba and the peenie. The peenie weenies. Me on map. Oh, it's like up north. Close to cool. Okay, okay. You thought your sexuality was cringe. I mean, it is that too. It is that too. It is. It is. Hey guys, guess what? I'm going to another speed dating event, but this time, instead of straight speed dating, I'm going to lesbian speed dating. Whoa! Whoa! Maybe it'll be cool. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. That's gonna be on the weekend, though. You're not cringe. Shoot. What's the next closest town? Because neither of those are what I'm looking for. Crap. 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 I could have sworn Cool Claw Odd was the next one. I guess not. Narmok is the next closest one. More LSD! More LSD, yeah! That's cool. Yeah. I went to straight speed dating a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago now, I guess. I didn't like it that much. I mean, it was okay, but I think it was also just annoying because there was like this language barrier. Wait, none of those are the ones I want to go to either. Let me go to Cool. Can I take a boat from here? No. Huh. Well, maybe the Silt Strider will work. If not, I can walk. Do you recommend speed dating? I think it's worth giving it a shot. It depends. It depends. I like speed dating because I feel like it's just better than online dating. But that's just me. Everyone has their different tastes. Speed dating can also be kind of annoying too. In the sense that you can go there but not vibe with anyone you meet. Shoot, none of those are where I need to go either. Well, alright, looks like I'm walking. Looks like I'm walking. It's not far from here, it is... southwest, okay. I can just follow the coast. Your lack of skin makes all date speed dating. That'll do it, yeah. You prefer faster than light speed dating. Nice. The faster the better. They call it lesbian speed dating, but it takes them 3 days because they won't stop gossiping. I don't know. I feel like Gender doesn't matter when it comes to gossiping. People love gossiping. I love gossiping, even though it has gotten me into trouble. I've been to lesbian speed dating in the past. It's actually... I mean, the first time I went, I was super nervous. I didn't really talk too much. But then, after a while, you get used to the small talk. It's a good way of learning small talk, I find, actually. It's always good to look at it on the bright side. Even if you don't ever meet anyone to date at such events. Get hit! Get hit! Stop evading my arrows! Bruh. Bruh. My god, I'm literally hitting you. Please die. Oh my god, that didn't even do much damage. There we go. There we go. I don't think lesbian speed dating is for you. Well, if you're not a lesbian. Well, I just mean speed dating in general. It's a good way of practicing small talk. It's also fun to meet people face to face. At least that's how I feel, right? Blah, 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 blah. Can't speed date because your mom told you not to talk to strangers. Of course, of course. You do have to talk to a lot of strangers, it is true. It is true. But what is a stranger but a friend that you have not met yet? Is Stripes still more powerful than me? Well, Stripes is always gonna be more powerful than me by the simple fact that Stripes is immortal. I am not immortal, as much as I wish Garfield was. Alright, I'm going in the right direction. Just how fast do you have to be going for it to be considered speed dating? Well, most of the events I go to have it be 5 minutes per person. I guess 4. Between 4 and 5. Oh, I think I talked about my last experience with straight speed dating. It was funny though. There is a couple of interesting guys there. There was one guy who only spoke French, and when he realized that I wasn't French, refused to talk to me. Even though I tried my best to talk to him in French. And there's this other guy who was like interrogating me. He's like, "What do you do? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Is the job you do gonna make you a lot of money?" Didn't even give me a chance to say anything. Hello. You friendly? Am I in the town? I am in the town. Alright. French speed dating. Was bilingual. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more French people than English people. Gross. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Right, where am I going from here? Is he trying to find a date or trying to hire for a job? It was intense, yeah. Oh, and there was this one guy who you can tell he did his research. Like it felt like he knew all the things. Like, it felt like he watched a YouTube video that was like, top 5 questions to ask at speed dating. That's the vibe I got from him anyway. He knew how to play the game. Speed dating, but instead of talking, do couples DDR. That might be fun. I like DDR, but I'm not great at it. But hey, you don't have to be great at DDR to enjoy it. Also, I guess I can put my hand down. You're not actually looking for love. I want to start a business. Can you invest in my business, please? That's what it felt like. Job recruiters are sneaky. West, past the Dwemer ruins. Alright. West. Wait, doesn't that mean it's gonna be, like, in the water? Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe if speed dating this weekend doesn't go good, I'll find alternative things to do. Like, find some kind of hobby. Hobbies are a good way of meeting new people, right? Maybe I'll do a sport or something. The Gamers Anonymous or something. Or something. Or I can just get back on the dating app despite the fact that I hate dating apps. That's one way of doing it. Even after the date, the recruiter never even gives you a thank you email. Oh my god, imagine. Imagine if you hired people that way. I guess maybe for some types of jobs. It's the more questionable type of job. Alright, apparently it's past these Dwemer ruins. This paint sniffing hobby isn't getting me cooch. Damn, you caught me. You caught me in my paint sniffing hobby. Whenever I'm not streaming or gaming or watching anime, I'm huffing paint cans. Or whatever it is people do. Here's a fun patella fact. I actually really love the smell of gasoline. But that's because I grew up next to a gas station, so it's just a nostalgic smell to me. Not because I get high on the fumes. Actually, when I was younger, I used to paint my nails all the time. Hello. Oh, you're enemies. Okay. I think I got semi-addicted to the smell of nail polish at one point in my life. Because I would literally just paint my nails over and over again. Guess in Home Depot got a nice smell. Exactly. Exactly. Gamers Anonymous, are you admitting you have an addiction? Maybe. I mean, look at me. Look at how often I game. I don't know, does it? I feel like it's not even that much, actually. I actually don't play video games off of stream very often. Except for the gacha mobile game. I play that one. That's the addiction. That's the addiction. Also, I totally forgot Cliff Racers go Newt Newt now. I totally forgot until I fought that one and I heard it go Newt Newt. Gassy Patty. No, don't call me Gassy Patty. I never fart. I never fart. A lady never farts. Those fumes will change you. Sounds like something an addict would say. Not an addict. Not an addict. Okay, maybe a little addicted, I'll admit. Only a little bit, but that's fine. I'm allowed a little addiction as a treat, right? I mean, I'm already addicted to caffeine. Actually, not so much alcohol. I used to be addicted to alcohol, but I've taken a good break from that. Oh, there's the real Cliff Racer sound. What? It's just an empty house. What's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, where do you come from? Weapon has no effect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa, sliding. Oh shit, he's sliding. Well, you're dead now. You're dead. I'm trying to... What do I do when I'm not streaming? That's a great question. That's a great question. Well, I do a lot of art. Well, maybe not recently, since I've been busy with work. But if I'm not busy with work, I like to do art. I play Ark Knights on my phone. I read manga. I watch anime. I've been watching tons of One Piece. Yes. Does Storm Atronachs always look like that? I'm gonna die. Holy shit. Hold on. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I need to restore my health. Ah! Ah! My health! My health! Oh god, I need stronger restore health potions. This isn't working as well as I would like it to. I need better bow. Oh. Oof. Alright, you did. You did. Don't die, Garfield, don't die. Rat. You think the rat would have seen the dead storm atronach and be like, oh man, this cat can't be messed with, but no, it didn't learn. It didn't learn. Alright, I'm looking for a ring here. Okay. What is this place called? Ya Sama Medan. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to my bow, actually. Do you think a rat knows what a storm atronach is? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you think it would at least realize what kind of threat it is, right? My weapon has no effect. Ah, shoot. Oh, shoot. Well, guess I have no choice but to keep using my daggers. Yeah, I keep thinking tab is how I access my menu, but it's not. It's an Oblivion mechanic, not a Morrowind mechanic. Hello, Nishikiko. Hello. What's up? Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having as good of a Monday as a Monday can get. Thank you for the hydrated imposter check and the head pats. Oh yeah, that's some fresh water. Fresh out of the faucet. Hello. My item doesn't have enough charge. What if I yell charge? That works, right? Oh nice, that wasn't too hard to find. He had the ring all along. All along. Yo, 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 it's Patello. I hope everyone is good, cause I'm in the mood, yo. That's your rap, nice, good job. Good rap, Monolith Noir. Hello, hello. Hello, Monolith Noir. But at least you can do it with the stream. It's 3 AM and you need to clean. Dang. Nothing is worse than 3 AM cleaning. I remember it's not too often I have to do middle of the night cleaning, but I have to, there have been a couple of times. There have been a couple of times. There was one time I had, oh fuck, I'm dead. Ah fuck. There was one time I had a dinner party and I needed to do the dishes because I had to wake up early in the morning to go on a trip. And I'm like, well, I can't leave the dishes in the sink because then my roommates will be annoyed with all the dishes I left behind. So I had to stay up extra late just to do all of the dishes. That was annoying. How am I? I'm okay. I'm doing pretty decent. A little tired, but that's not stopping me from streaming. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm out of good arrows. Oh, no. Oh, no. The steel arrows don't have any effect on them. I'm pretty sure. No. Damn it. You know what? That's fine. I'll just let Stripes the cat deal with the Dremora. I'll kill the Dark Elf. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Me and Stripes the cat, we're the best team. The best cat team you could ever have. Ta-da! We did it! Best team. Team. Boys, boys, boys. There was a young lady named Patello who started her stream with a hello. But when she left to pee, she would return to see her chat filled with yellow. Shit, that's a good one, Oni-chan. I congratulate thee on the limerick. It is a good one. Very good, very good. Which test is the memeiest in your opinion? Morrowind or Oblivion? I think Oblivion is the memeiest. There's a good amount of memes for Morrowind. But I think there's even a lot more for Oblivion. Just because, like, Oblivion has way more jankiness. And so the jankiness creates memes in and of itself. Whereas the memes you see for... Oh my god, that's a lot of potions. But the memes you see for Morrowind are not about its jankiness so much. I mean, it has a bit of jank, but not to the same extent. Not to the same extent, no. Better be limerick these nuts. Oh no! I can't believe you've done this. No, I'm just gonna take all the healing potions, or all the potions. Real MC. Yeah, I'll take all the potions, whatever. I can sell them for money. Something like 10 years ago, you had to do the dishes. It was one day mine to do, and the day after your sister for one day you didn't do it and your sister didn't want. Oh, the guts theme, nice. So after a week of you didn't do it, she threw a week of dishes on your bed. Oh no. Rip. Now that I can hear sound alerts again, let's go! I can hear it! Thank you for the bids also, I appreciate it. Here, let me turn down the in-game music. So we just hear the guts. The guts! Hold on, I got something in my eye. I didn't clean off my makeup yet. It's getting in my eye. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I love how you all time that. Garfield has makeup? Yep. Garfield has makeup. What's up, Big Nog? What's up? You like the Guts theme? Well, I mean, you can't hear it because I'm wearing headphones, but I'm going to assume you also like the Guts theme. What's up, my boy? Oh, he left me already. Never mind. Sad, but it feels good. It does. It does. Wait, no. Why does his hands look like that? Oh, that's the magic casting. I guess I never went third person while casting magic before. You know, like Nya. Like Nya. You love that? We're all singing together. Bum 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 bum. Your tears are smiling. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, hiss. But are we fighting someone? What's happening here? What's going on here? Stripes, what's up? You good? You good, my boy? What's happening here? What's happening, Stripes? Why are you running in slow-mo? Oh, there's a rat. Ah. I can't hit the rat. Can you give sound alerts the same name? Potentially. I've never tried. Oh, Stripes, look out. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? Mama. Good song. How's that good song? And then back to this music. You know, I have some other things that can be redeemed, like the Dagoth wave and the Meridia's Beacon, but they're not the full sounds. They're not the full songs. I wanna find the full songs for Dig Off Wave. And the full quote from Meridia. But on the Sound Alerts website, it's hard to find. So I might just, at some point, download those myself. I just have to remember to do that sometime. Just need the memory. The memories. I don't have the best memory. I have short attention span. Thank you for this lovely moment together. Yes, it was indeed a lovely moment. The song was Shush! It's with the intense combat music. Am I being chased by something? Well, whatever. Maybe it's just the music. Alright, I think I'll walk to Nissa's. Why not? Why not go on a little walk? I love walking. Do you guys know I love walking in video games? I love it. Where is Nissus? Where is it? This way. You got a lot of memories. I got 2 memories. That's not a lot. They're big, important memories. But only 2 of them. You don't need your memory if you got a checklist. It's also very helpful if you're a derp who's also very sleepy. A fair point. Another fair point. Maybe I should start doing checklists. I don't usually do checklists. Even when I'm like packing up for a trip, I don't make a checklist even though I probably should. Are you gonna attack me, Bullnetch? No? You're just floating towards me menacingly? Okay. Yeah, whenever I go on a trip, I just pack my things and hope to God I don't forget anything. I'm usually pretty good at not forgetting things when I pack anyway. I usually try and pack light. And if I forget something, it's usually something small like a toothbrush, and I can just buy another one of those. Epicness song, 3000% hype, gameplay, 50% chilling. I do live dangerously. I live so dangerously. Do you want to know how dangerously I live? I don't have a case on my phone. That's right. I refuse to buy a case for my phone. I don't care. I refuse. Because then it makes the phone... It makes the phone too bulky, and then it doesn't fit in my pockets. And you know I'm a girl, and girl pockets are small and annoying. So I live on the edge. I'm a rebel. Also, there was one time. It was not with the phone I had before my current one. Girl pockets are awful. They are awful. They're either too small or non-existent. Say to need, I think. And then to Vivek. There we go. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Oh yeah, I was saying the last phone I owned before my current one. There was one day I got drunk with friends and I went to grab my phone out of my pocket, but I accidentally, you know, it slipped out of my pocket. But in a moment of drunk panic, you know, I moved my arm down quickly to try and attempt to catch my phone. But instead of catching my phone, what I actually did was simply smack the phone so that it hit the ground even harder, causing my phone screen to immediately crack into many pieces. That's right, I lived too dangerously and my phone screen, as a matter of fact, did shatter. I spiked it like a volleyball, I did. A German suplex. But you know, it's fine. I just went to the phone repair store and they repaired my screen. To be fair, buying a case probably would be cheaper than, you know, paying to get it repaired, but you know, you know, whatever. I still refuse. I am strong, too strong. Well, hello, Radburger. Hello, hello. I was just talking about how I live dangerously in the sense that I don't put a case on my phone, and there was one time where my screen did shatter. But I feel like that was more me being drunk and silly more than, you know, not having a phone case. I guess phone cases aren't always bad. I've seen some people that have really cute phone cases that are like fully accessorized. Like there's this one girl who was really beautiful and I had a big crush on her and she had a Sailor Moon phone case. It was really cool, but also I was just like, how the fuck does that fit in your pocket? It doesn't. It doesn't. You just have to carry it around in your purse and I think that's annoying. But that's just me. But that's just me. Your phone must have been like, do it. I need drunk patella insurance. I don't usually break things when I'm drunk. I haven't been particularly drunk in a while either, mind you. Mind you, I've been taking it easy on the alcohol as of late. Not quite the young party girl I was when I first started university. You don't have a case or screen protection? Nice. See? Only cool people don't protect their phone. Only cool people don't use protection. Don't take that out of context. I got the sublime wisdom. Here you go. So the threads return to us one by one. Oh shoot. Garfield still can't get a promotion. Wait, hold on. Do not clip that, thank you, Chad. You wrap your phone in a condom. Hold on. Hold on. Well, I mean, I guess that's safe, right? Use protection, kids. Adults. People, use protection when it comes to having safe sex. But in terms of your cell phones, I don't care. Be responsible, that's all. Or live dangerously. I don't know. I can't tell you guys what to do. I can't tell you what to do. Any more special duties? No more special duties. What about writs? Oh, no writs. Damn, okay. Okay. I guess I gotta go find a different guild hall. I think there's one in Belmora. I can check. I'm not sure though. There's probably more out there somewhere. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Condoms. Condoms. I can't remember the last time I used one of those. Ha 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 ha. Aha. I mean, I guess I did buy them not that long ago, actually. I bought some last month, although they never got used. Not yet, maybe. You gotta hold out on that hope. Can't wait for you to play the Elder Scrolls 6. I can't wait to play Elder Scrolls 6. Todd, where is it? Blew them up like balloons. But they taste like lube. Ew. I guess it's not that bad of a taste. There's worse tastes. Better be prepared. Better to be prepared. Make water bombs. Who would I throw them at? Eggnog? No, I wouldn't do that to him. Put a pickle in your coffee. I'm not drinking coffee. Being prepared. Put the condom on the pickle, put it in the coffee. Have a cheap Android phone. A Huawei P8 Lite with Android 6.0, if you die, you don't care, just take other from the trash. I have a fancy iPhone, but that's mostly for the sake of having fancy face tracking. Whoa, 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 textures were doing something weird there. Like, with a fancy iOS technology, I can do things such as this. Heh. Heh. I can stick my tongue out. Heh. Bleh. Bleh. I can also move my mouth side to side. Check this out. Rude. It's a blep. Bleh. Bleh. And one more thing. I can puff out my cheeks like that with this fancy iPhone technology. Oh. Amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. Totally worth the price, if I must say so. Huawei. I haven't heard the term Huawei in a while. I feel like those fell out of style. Or maybe I'm just not paying attention to what other phones people have. They should have called it a mouth phone. You're so right. You're so right. I mean, it tracks my eyes too. Huh? 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 What? Huh? Huh? Holding breath. Wait, hold on. Let me see how long I can hold my breath. I wonder if I could hold my breath for a minute if I tried really hard. Hold on. Hold on, let me get a stopwatch or something. Google stopwatch. Stopwatch online stopwatch. Alright guys, let's see how long I can hold my breath. Let's see. Let's see, hold on. Okay. 3 2 1. Oh, wait, shit. I didn't press start. Hold on. Hold on. Let me try again. Hold on.
Go ahead, I'm listening. Do you want something? Yes, Outlander.
Alright, I can't. I made it like 40 seconds. That's not bad. That's not fair. You guys are trying to make me laugh. Just you guys trying to make me laugh was enough to make me want to laugh. Oh, thank you for the hydrate pasta check. I used to be able to hold my breath for a really long time. Back when I was in swimming. Meringue Tong Guild, here we go. Oh yeah, it's red in here, nice. Love the mood lighting. Very good. Very good. Now I just need to figure out who to talk to here. Are you good? I'm good, I'm great. Just a little sleepy. Don't worry, I didn't hold my breath for that long. I'm not lightheaded or anything. No, no, no. No, 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 no. You cannot teach you anything more, damn. What about short blade? Okay, I can increase my short blade, that's good. I'll do that, I have tons of money, why not? Might as well. Might as well do some training. No harm in that. Come on, let me reach 69, buddy. Let me reach 69. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, hold on. No! Damn it. I'm not good enough, apparently. What can I sell ya? Alright, not much. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't... Well, where did that burp come from? I didn't even drink anything carbonated today. What the... What the... Maybe it's from the sushi. The sussy sushi. That way that I do it is just let out little breaths. Yeah, I do that too. Especially when I was in swimming, it's all about the exhaling while you're holding your breath. Yeah, I burped. I was letting out CO2. What can I say? What can I say? Morrowind lore. Tell me about the Morrowind lore. No, don't tell me actually. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Training, sneak, acrobatics, hand to hand. I'm good. I'm good. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't hurt to learn more acrobatics, actually. My boy Garfield doesn't jump very much. What higher acrobatics doing? 44. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Letting out CO2 from your stomach. Wait, do burps even count as CO2? That's a great question. What even comes out of your gut when you burp? It's GAD. Gas. Is gas, right? What? Ritz? You have no Ritz for me? Bro, come on, give me a job. Garfield's looking for a job. What, do you have any special duties, maybe? You know I love special duties. Ha ha ha, I said duty. Ha ha ha, duty. Oh, hello, my Balsich. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're having a decent Monday. Methane? I thought methanes were more from fart, not burps. Whoa! The bell signaled the falling of the objects. Whatever gas gut bacteria produce. And being bonked, it seems. Wah. Wah. Alright, I guess you don't have any special duties either. What can I do for you, brother? I want work. Give me work. Garfield desires more people to kill. What can I say? What can I say? Shoot. Okay, I guess there's nothing I can do here. Well, shoot. Perfect. But did you know that if you hold in a fart for too long, it goes back up into your system and eventually comes out your mouth? That's a true fact right there. That's a true fact right there. So maybe it could be the stank gas coming out of your mouth, for all I know. Oh yeah, McDonald's is here. I mean, McDagoth's, not the McDonald's. No, I would never install a mod that is infringing upon copyright of Mr. Ronald McDonald himself. And in your ears. Wait, what? In my ears? In my ears. Fart mouth. And brain! You calling me fart brain? Bruh, that's not right. That's not right. Alright, hold on. I need to Google where to go. Oh! Oi, Wiggly! Oh shit, we got 3 Wigglies this stream. Nice. Oh, nice. Ooh, there we go. Brain fart. Poop mouth. Alright, what can I do for the Thieves Guild? Alright, no, it's not the Thieves Guild. I'm doing the Meringue Tong. Meringue Tong. Oh. Oh. Apparently, in order to gain an advancement, I need to have speed and agility at 32. Okay, yeah, I have that. My speed and agility are very high. But I also have to have one skill at 60 and two at 20. Do I have anything at 60? Oh, I do. I do. I should be able to advance. Oh, I'm glad I can hear them again. I don't know why I couldn't before. That was a weird glitch. Have you heard about the guy that can snort corn and spawn it from his eyes? Ew! I have not heard of that. Yuck. I mean, I've heard of people being able to exhale from their eyeballs. So I guess it makes sense in a way, but it's still pretty yucky. That seems like it'd be pretty bad for your eyes to scrape food from out of them. I used to know this kid in school back in the day who used to show off him exhaling from his eyeball all the time. It was gross. This is a sentence, by the way. Oh my god, is that another Wiggly? Oh my god, four whole Wigglies. 4 whole Wigglies. I think I could get a promotion now. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Do 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 do. Guys, guys, main quest must be completed before you can accept any of the Grandmaster writs of some of the targets are essential to the Century storyline. That's fine, I don't care if I break the main quest. Alright, I think I actually did every single possible quest for the Meringue Tongue, and now it's just a matter of leveling up. Until they let me... it's become Grandmaster. I guess I could just do the main quest in the meantime. Or I can join a different guild, also. We need a Wiggly army. We do need a Wiggly army. Oh my god, wait, how many more is that? That's 2 more, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Kitty! We talking about stripes? Where's stripes? Are you hidden in the grass there? There you are. There you are. There's stripes here who is meowing in the game. And there is also Eggnog who is meowing in real life also. 5,000 channel points, whole screen filled with Wigglies. I mean, there's only a limited amount of Wigglies you can redeem. But I could, theoretically, fill the screen with Wigglies. I just made it limited because I have them corresponding to buttons on my Stream Deck. So I don't have to exit a game to enable them. Whoa, more Wigglies! Whoa! Alright guys, what should I do now? Squeak, wee, 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 squeak, 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 squeak! Should I join a different guild? I could do Fighters Guild. Oh my god, more Wiggly Rain. Garfield Patella. On another Wiggly. Ta-da! Oh, we're getting filled up. We're getting filled up. I could do the main quest too, I suppose. I haven't done the main quest in a while. But this was more about doing guild stuff that I've never done before. Wah! Wah! Did you ever get the Propylon indices? No, isn't that a Mage's Quest thing? I haven't done a lot of Mage's Quest stuff. I feel like Garfield isn't great for that though, since he's not really studying magic. Oh, you know what I should do? I should join up with one of the houses. Like Redorin or Halalu, I think. The Stuck Banana. I've done Telvanni. I guess the Halalu house is here. Maybe I can talk to them while I'm here. Or I can go to Vivek again. I think I might have to do that. Doesn't he have a mage robe? Yeah, I mean, it's just a fancy robe. It's not even enchanted, it's just a fancy robe. He's wearing his assassin armor underneath it. Oh, I should sell my shit. I totally forgot about that. Hello, Council Manor. Let me join your house. Hello. Hello. How do I join House Halalu? It lists the current Halalu counselors and their residences. I might tell you more for a small consideration. Here you go. The one you should speak to is Crassius Curio in his manor, which is in the Halalu Plaza in Vivek. Of course, of course. Of course. Good old Uncle Crassius Curio, my favorite. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be on his side. The indices, they're a fast travel system. Yeah, I know they're a fast travel system. A system that I have never gotten to work properly. Because I've just never done those quests. But it's cool. It is cool to have more options for fast travel. In a game that doesn't have a lot of options for fast travel. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, actually. There's the Mages Guild, the Silt Striders, and boats. Not too bad, not too bad, considering there's no fast travel like in Oblivion and Skyrim. Or Daggerfall! Oh shit, that's the one thing Daggerfall got up on Morrowind. You know, I'm gonna go to Caldera first to sell my stuff to Creeper. Then I'm gonna have a shit ton of money. A shit ton. They're like the most hipster form of fast travel in Morrowind. Definitely hipster, definitely. Oh yeah, good night. Knight at arms. Friend at arms. Good night, good night. I'm only seeing that message now. I don't know why I called you knight, but I think it's because it's good night. You're no longer friend at arms, you are now knight at arms. Oh, you're creeping? No, you're not creeping. Dwarven, battle axe, dwarven, short sword. Wait, I might want to keep the dwarven short sword. I think it's stronger than the glass ones. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Nut. Oh, but it's not as good as the glass dagger, weirdly enough. Weirdly enough. Well, fine, I'll sell it. Well, fine. Well, fine. Not. They didn't want to add fast travel. Not. In Oblivion 2, but people wanted. So, some quests on Oblivion have been created with a non-fast travel logic behind, like a long quest where you just talk to people in different towns. Oh, interesting. I feel like the fast travel in Oblivion is a lot like Daggerfall, where you can just go anywhere, right? I'll thank you for head paths. Because in Oblivion, you can fast travel to any of the towns at the start of the game. Which is different than Skyrim, actually. Because in Skyrim, you need to travel, at least by foot or by carriage to a town before you can fast travel to it. I feel like Skyrim. A lot of people diss Skyrim, but I feel like it is the best balance of fast travel to no fast travel. Like, there is the option. But if you don't want to fast travel and play, you know, like the old school, you could just take horse carriages everywhere. Mort's telepathy tooth. Oh yeah, that was that was a mod that I tried but lost. I lost him. He died. Rest in peace, Mort. It is especially at the start of the game, right? Meow. You can use the carriage, don't sure the word is right. You can use the carriage, right? The horse carriage. The horse cart, carriage, whatever. It's the same difference. Right? Who cares? These are just little things. These are just little things. Potion of jump, potion of night eye, silence. I don't need silence. I don't need Swifson. Do. I'll keep the stuff that restores, but I'll get rid of the fortify. I don't really need anything that fortifies. Don't need Night Eye. Water breathing, yeah, that'll probably come in handy. Disease resistance, nah. Nah. Actually, maybe I should keep my fortify health potions just in case. Just in case. Oops, I kind of sold them all. Well, I guess I haven't sold them yet. I haven't sold them yet. Hold on. Let me grab those back. Let me grab those back. Fortify health. There we go. There we go, there we go. You only patella. Only patella. Hold on, wait a minute. Use the horse cartilage. That's right, you travel with horse cartilage. What is cartilage, huh? It is just some weak-ass bones. That's right, I said it. I said it. Does it even count as bones? I don't think so. I wouldn't count it as bones. I wouldn't count it as bones. Cause you know me, I'm all about the bones. That's why I don't know how to feel about sharks. Sharks don't have bones. It's only cartilage. So it goes without saying that shark VTubers are my nemesis, my greatest enemy. As a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. Okay. Cartilage bones, theoretically. Theoretically, but they're not hard as bones. It's soft, it's mush. You freaking piece of cartilage shit, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I can't tell when I'm crouched, and I'm like, wait, why am I moving slow all of a sudden? Isn't too different. It's completely different. Completely different. There are some shark VTubers you'd give a bone to. Well, there's a difference between giving a bone and having a bone. They don't got the bone. They just don't got it. Alright, I'm going to Vivek. Yes. Talk to Mr. Curio. Their teeth are hard. Well, teeth aren't bones. Teeth are... I guess you kind of count teeth as a part of a skeleton. Do you? It's not bone, but it is attached to the skeleton, yeah? I don't know. I don't know about that one. They're beta bones. Okay, House Lalu's down that way. That way. Yeah. Teeth are made out of enamel? That's not what bones are made of, right? As someone who says they love bones, I apparently don't have the best bone knowledge. You'll do some research later. Sounds good. I will also do some research later. Can you believe that I almost considered doing a degree in biology? I guess if I did, I would know these things, perhaps. Except I don't know if I would have wanted to focus my study on the human body. When I was taking biology in high school, I really enjoyed it. I was good at that class. But it also really disturbed me every time I had to learn about the human body. Because I'm like, no, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about how my body be working. Don't want nothing to do with that. Wait, this is Redoran. Oh, it's next door. Ah. You're a lot in animal stuff. Ah, nice. That's cool. Animals are cool. I still don't think I would be able to do it with animals, though. I mean, like, study biology, that is. Paleontology would be cool, though, like dinosaur stuff, because those are just bones. That's just bones. It's when it involves the guts. That's when I'm like, no thank you. I'm good. I'm good, thanks. I would never be able to be a veterinarian. Or a human doctor either, for that matter. If I were to go more into actual biology. It would either have to be specifically for bones, which is what, an osteopath? Some kind of bone doctor? God, no, never. Or I was also really interested in studying genetics, actually, or like DNA. I think that would have been a cool thing to study. I enjoyed studying that in high school, as a matter of fact. Our marine biology would also be pretty cool too. Sea creature is very fascinating. I am very fascinated with the ocean. Some people may fear the ocean, but I think it's cool. Research is always cool and indeed. Oh, I don't have the Ricardo mod installed. That's sad. That's right. I'm here with Crassius Curio anyway. More like the genetics. Yes, I'm Crassius Curio, but you can call me Uncle Crassius. Ah. This guy. This guy. We love this guy. He wrote... Didn't he write the Argonian Maid? This guy right here. We love him for it. I want to join your house. While searching paleontology stuff, you find a lot of genetic stuff. It's always interesting. Exactly. Exactly. Ricardo. I once had a Ricardo mod installed, but I guess I don't have it anymore. No more, no more. Right, I have that book. Wait, why can't I scroll? It's not letting me scroll. Can I not scroll? No. I guess not. Can I, can I not join House Halalu? I thought I would be able to join if I talked to you, but I guess not. Hold on. I need to do some research. Hold on. House Halalu. How do I join? How do I join? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Joining is relatively simple. You need to talk with Milano Dorvain, who can be found on the ground floor of Halalu Council Manor in Balmora. What? What? Man, I was just in Balmora. I thought I had to come talk to you. Man. Alright, looks like I'm going back to Balmora. Oops. Whoops. Well, that's alright. Live and learn, live and learn. Now, paleontology is half fossil research and half genetic. You can't find DNA on fossils, but you can get a lot from non-existing animals to discover their ancestors. From non-existent... like extinct? Fortnite! Hello, Arthur. I hope you are doing swell on this fine Monday Eve. Or as fine as a Monday can get. Because we hate Mondays here, right? We hate Mondays, just like Garfield. I feel like paleontology would be cool. That'd be cool. Thank you for the hydrate also. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Water. Mondays suck. Unless you saw that comic I posted in the chat of Discord, I think it was last week, where there is this cursed comic strip from Garfield where he says he loves Monday, and it's cursed because everyone knows Garfield hates Mondays. But there is one Garfield comic strip where he says he loves Mondays. Because he is a cat, and thus he does not have a job. But then you must be asking yourself, well, Garfield is a cat, he doesn't have a job. Why does he hate Mondays? Some people have theorized that this is because Monday is when John has to work. And so, Garfield hates Mondays. Because it is when his beloved owner John is gone. And he misses his owner. And it's sad. No lasagna on Monday. You're doing schmeal. Nice. Nice. God, you know what? It's been a while since I've had lasagna. It's been a while since I've had lasagna. I know I've been saying this for a while. But I think I really will make lasagna next time I buy groceries. Oh my god, you were totally the girl I talked to before too. How come I didn't see the option to join? Oh my god. Oh my god, I just assumed you weren't the person I was supposed to talk to. Oops. Oops. Let me join. Yay! Business. You need someone to visit an apothecary in Oh, Vivek, you say? Ah, man. Wow, funny. I was just there. God damn it. I really am becoming Garftella. I really am. Your dad does the best lasagna in the world, nice. Garfield's job is hating Monday. Came in for the Morrowind, stayed for the Garfield theory. Garfield was great. Garfield's great. I love counts. My mom actually makes a really good lasagna. I should ask her for her recipe. She gave it to me, I think a year ago, but I don't remember if I still have it. Find the shop of Orain Frennis. Find some of her notes or formulas and bring them back to me. And while you're there, you might want to pay a visit to... Why am I visiting this person? She may have some business opportunities for you. Okay. Right. Her shop is in the foreign quarter. Okay, that's fine. Foreign quarter is at least easy to get to. It's less of a walk than every other place in Vivek. Why isn't there an Italian WAP about stirring lasagna? Wet ass pasta. That's what it is. That's what WAP stands for. Wet ass pasta. It's all about the sauce, after all. Like my mom's lasagna. They usually think, oh shit, thank you so much for resubscribing, Spurbus.
Oh boy, Elder Scrolls. Can't get enough of it.
Oh yeah, can't get enough of that. Elder Scrolls. I really appreciate you resubscribing. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. I hope your Monday is going swell. Cardi B. More like carb BB. Like, you know, like carbs. Because pasta has carbs. Get it? Get it? Anyway, back to Vivek. Anyway. Her full name is Cardalicious Blackberry Finn. Ah. How come I didn't know that? I didn't even realize her full name was that. Amazing. That is a lovely name. I would name my child that. If, well, maybe not, but... Cardi D is a giant dickaroni. Is that Carby D? Oh, shoot, I'm reading the B's wrong. Or no, that is Cardi. And that is Carby. Kirby? Kirby? Alright, it's somewhere in here, the alchemy shop. Hold on. Apothecary. Okay, it's that way. This way. Downstairs or upstairs? Let me check here first. Aha, right here. Someone draw Kirby B. Just Kirby with big booba. I feel like... Yeah, I've seen that before. There used to be the... Back when I used Instagram, which wasn't for very long. There was this comic artist I followed who would always draw art of Kerbooby. It was Kirby but with boobs. Kerbooby. And there was also Clippy Miku. Like Hatsune Miku but as Clippy, as in the staple that talks. They were beautiful comics. Very beautiful. I like you, Garfield, but I would never reveal my secrets. Hold on, what? Huh? Excuse me? Do I have to kill you? Today you were talking with a friend about Canada, and it looked to us like one of the best places to live right now. What do you think about it? I think Canada's a fine place to live, depending on where you move in Canada and, you know, what race you are. Canada likes to think it's not racist, but it definitely is racist. But if you're white, you're great. You're good. I mean, it's not that racist. It's not as bad as America, but I mean, there's still a fair amount. Especially, like, in the central Canada, and the prairies area. Such as Manitoba and Saskatchewan. Once an Instagrammer, always an Instagrammer. No, I literally haven't logged into Instagram forever. You always thought it wasn't at all. Oh yeah, totally. Totally. I mean, I am Native American. Or Canadian, I guess. Doesn't matter. I see the racism. How many me's do I own? Too many to count. It's really hard to go live there. Oh, the immigration process, perhaps? Probably. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised if it was hard. But it's chill. We got healthcare. Ooh, we got cold winters if you're into that. If you're on the east coast of Canada, living isn't too expensive, but on the west coast it's pretty expensive. It's not cool to abuse the patty. That's right. That's right. America's pretty bad. I feel like America, it probably depends on where you live too. It's a pretty big country. It's not all bad, I'd assume. I mean, I'm assuming. I don't know that much about America. America. Wait, so what am I even doing with this quest? How do I get the formula? The secret formula? Hold on. Maybe I can, I do have the wiki open, so I could quite literally look it up. Steal it. Ah, okay. Looks like I don't have a choice but to steal it. Okay, you got it. None. Yeah. You have a friend that wants to go to America, but we don't know why he doesn't want to go to Canada instead. Maybe they don't like the cold. Maine's cool? I thought Maine was also really racist. I've been to Maine though, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You'd live in Canada? Quebec. Well, Quebec sucks if you don't speak French, just so you know. They hate English people. Sometimes when I'm ordering food in English, they give me quite the look. You're from bumfuck nowhere, grew up around it and rejected it from your earliest memories. Nice. The weapon thing's scary too much about the USA. For real. I remember on my trips to the USA and I see people walking around in Walmart with guns on their back and I'm like, what the fuck? That's terrifying. How is that not scary? Guess you're not living in Quebec, yeah. I mean, there are some English towns, but not the big cities. The English towns are usually just small little towns. But I do know some people who were born and raised in the province of Quebec and don't speak French, weirdly enough. Okay. It may be difficult to steal a recipe scroll without magic, you know. There's only one table, one in a chest at the foot of the bed, and one on Aureen herself. The chest is locked and trapped, so non-thieves should avoid this one. Well, shit. Well, shit. Well, Garfield can be sneaky. He can be sneaky. Stripes, distractor. Distractor stripes. I don't know. I don't think I'm actually hidden. I think... No, I'm not hidden. Because there would be like an icon on the bottom if I were hidden, right? You wish you could move to Canada. Canada's okay. It's okay. I don't really have that much pride for this country. But yeah, it's a thing. You know, I could just kill her. I could just kill her. Or I can steal and run. What, you don't even have it on you? Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't even take anything. I didn't even take anything. Even just to pose and stare at a cat. The easiest one would be on the table. So there's little to hide behind when stealing the scroll. A chameleon spell or item would be useful since you can't hide anywhere in the room while stealing it. Ah, I see. I cannot hide. She won't let me hide. Ah, okay, do I have scroll or perhaps potion of chameleon? You're basically in Canada, here in northern Michigan. You like the weather. Michigan seems alright. It's close to Canada, right? It's touching the Great Lakes, yeah? What's up, my boy? What's up? I think he's on the edge because of the guest we had today. Everyone wants to go to Canada. Everyone just wants to be closer to Patella, that's all. That's all it is. Wanna be Quebec. North Montana. Montana? Don't even know where. Watched Fargo. That whole northern border might as well be Canada. Alright, yeah, I'm looking for something of a chameleon. Chameleon. Ba ba ba. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I only know chameleon. At times like this, I wish I did have that mod installed. That, what's it called again? OpenMW. Because with OpenMW installed, you can just type in a search box, and it'll tell you what you have in your inventory. Doesn't look like I have anything of chameleon. Oh! Invisibility for 60 seconds. Okay, okay. That works. That works. Probably. You come and go. You come and go. Oh, oh. Come and go. You need more Wigglies. I think there's one more Wiggly available, right? That voice girl. Lafayette Lance. Are there any famous TV shows in Canada you probably know about? I don't know. I don't know. Let me do this real quick. Oh my god, no, I was actually sneaking for a moment. God damn it. Stop looking at me. I swear to God. Bah. Duh. Duh. Am I hidden from her? Can I steal this without getting into trouble? Whoa, whoa. Oh, I have levitate. Oh shit. That. I got into trouble. Uh-oh. If I go fast enough, the guards won't catch me. Blah. God. Oh, God, where's the... Is it still Strider? Oh, Letterkenny is one, yeah. Letterkenny. Letterkenny's good. I'm being pelted. Duh. Travel to Balmora and hope the guards in Balmora don't catch me. Dishes time, BRB. Now I'm curious about what famous shows Canada has. Hold on. I need to do a quick Google out of curiosity. Best Canadian shows. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. I love how Google's giving me a list of shows I've literally never heard of. Oh no, my Wi-Fi dipped for a second there. Oop. Red Green. Ah, Red Green. That's a classic. I haven't seen that one in a while. Let's see. Google is giving me Burden of Truth, Sanctuary, Pretty Hard Cases, Transplant, Heartland, Nurses, Murdoch Mysteries. I have not watched any of these shows, by the way. I have not watched any of these. Oh, Bananas in Pajamas. Is that Canadian? I didn't know that. Oh, that one's a classic as well. I watched that when I was a kid. It was creepy, but in a good way. Oh, Trailer Park Boys, of course. How can I forget Trailer Park Boys? That one's good. That one's good. That one's like the culture of what I grew up with. Anne of Green Gables, classic. Bob and Doug McKenzie. Oh, Hockey Night in Canada, another classic. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Kids in the Hall. Oh, I didn't know that was Canadian. That's cool. That's cool. The Rick Mercer Report. Oh, I also didn't know that was Canadian. I guess, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. That's right, he is Canadian. I haven't watched this show in a while. But is this show still even going on? I don't think it is. Hockey Night in Canada. Isn't that every night? No, Hockey Night in Canada is like a very big special Canadian event that only happens every once in a blue moon. It's like, it's more than hockey. It's more than hockey. Like, they go to different towns. They do the thing. That's right, they do the thing. Wait, that doesn't really make sense. I think I'm gonna have to go through the
May I help you?
front door. Blech. Like, they have it in a different town every time. I remember when it came to my hometown. It was like such a big thing.
I've heard of you before.
Became part of the town's history. Here they are. Yes, excellent. You can keep the formulas. I will make a copy and deliver it to the loyal Halalu alchemists and Vivek. Alright. You know what? It's 2 hours and 40 minutes in. I think I'm going to save it here and switch to memes. I think I did pretty good though. I did literally every single possible quest for the meringue tongue. And now I joined a new group. Also, why did my internet dip out again? What's up with that? What's up with that? Usually my internet's pretty stable. Why are you going into the red today? Why are you going into the red today? Alright, you're green now. You're green now. Remember to follow Patella Max and hit that sub button. Yes, thank you. Thank you.